Hi, I'm Alex, and before you begin to play today at Black Ops Global Indoor Airsoft Field, there is a few safety instructions that we must go over first. Each of you will be required to have full face protection, whether it be a mask, goggles with lower face protection as well. Before you enter the field, you must have this on. Each person, once the ref says goggles on, will take the strap and insert it over their face. You are not to remove these goggles under any circumstances until the game is ended and the refs have set goggles off back in the staging area once the guns are cleared and the magazines are out. Each gun will require a barrel cover, whether it is purchased or a part of a rental gun. Within the staging area, you must have a barrel cover on. The only time you can remove this is when you stack up at the door and the refs say, remove your barrel covers. At that point, you will then pull the tab and release. The barrel cover will dangle, if it's a rental, down. You may wrap it if you choose. If it is your own, you can put it in your pocket so that you don't have to carry it around. Once the game is over, the referees will say, clear your magazines and put your barrel covers on. At that point, you are to pull the strap and cover it over the muzzle end of the gun. This is to remain on within the staging area at all times. This rule will be strictly enforced. This is for safety measures, as so no pellet will leave the barrel if you were to accidentally pull the trigger. You will each be included on any rental and your own personal gun magazines. These magazines are going to be loaded at any point during the briefing that you're in the safety room. These magazines are to remain out of the guns no matter what. Once you are told to stack up at the door with your team, you are to walk to your team spawn point. When the ref says to put your goggles on and then says put your magazines in, you will enter like so. And then the ref will say remove the barrel cover. At that point, you are free to go. Once the game is over and the ref says remove your magazine, you are to firmly release the magazine. At this point, there will still be a round located in the chamber. Please find a safe direction where there is no one standing and pull the trigger. That will clear the chamber. At that point, you are to put the barrel cover on and may enter the briefing room. At no time whatsoever should you have your safety off while you're in the briefing area or in the field until the game is being played. Once the ref says magazines on, in, goggles on, barrel covers off, you are still to have your safety on until the ref says open the door, safety's off, and go. This is a strict safety precaution in the event that your barrel cover is to fail. Once the refs say game on and you exit the briefing area, you are to not re-enter the briefing area until the game is over and the refs have cleared your guns and said you may re-enter. Once you are taken out by getting shot, you will go to your spawn areas on each point where you will respawn and come back into the game. If you have used up all of your lives, you must stay behind your spawn points until the game is over. Under any circumstances, you are not allowed to re-enter the safety briefing area unless a ref has cleared or called the game. Upon entering Black Ops Global, all guns are required to be in gun bags until you get to the safety and staging area. Once there, you must put your barrel covers on. Under no circumstances are your guns allowed out in the lobby or into the pro shop without a referee or a Black Ops or TNT Enterprise employee escorting you. This is a safety concern as there is no goggles on in the lobby or the pro shop. And remember, this is a game of honor. If you get shot, please call your hits by either putting your hands up like this and walking to your spawn point or putting your dead rag over your head. Once you sit at your spawn point, judging on by the game how long you wait there, you may then re-enter the field. Remember, in a game of honor such as Airsoft, it is important to not cheat, to call your hits, and if you are to point a gun at somebody and you're both close enough that you know you both got each other, walk away 10 feet and then enter back into the game. If you're within 5 feet of somebody, yell bang bang. Thus, What that does is telling you, I've got you dead to rights, you are out. If you're within 5 feet of somebody, yell bang bang, do not shoot them. If they're to still, when you yell bang bang, spin around to try to shoot you, at that point you may fire. Once inside the buildings, on the outside of the field, you are to switch your guns from full auto to semi-auto. When inside the buildings, you are not permitted to shoot on full auto. The refs will strictly enforce this policy as well. If you're in the buildings, you may shoot out on full auto, but if you're shooting inside the buildings, it must be on semi-auto. Also, if you've noticed, once you get on the field, you will see referees walking around. These guys do not have guns, they do not have gear, and they're typically wearing a bright colored shirt or a reffing jersey. These guys are not in active play, so do not shoot them. They are there for your safety. If they are to tell you something, you are to do it. This is a strict no tolerance policy for disrespecting or disobeying the safety rules. If you are to disobey the safety rules, you will be asked to leave the game. If this is to continue occurring, you will be asked to leave the property. And just to summarize what we just discussed, remember to keep your goggles on while on the field at all times. Keep your barrel covers on while in the staging and briefing area until the ref has given the all clear to remove them. Remember, do not put your magazines inside the gun until the ref has said magazines in. Also remember, this is a game of honor. Call your hits and listen to the refs. The refs have ultimate say. So just remember, if the ref asks you to do something, to do it. Thank you for listening to the introduction, and we hope you have a wonderful time here at Black Ops Global. Remember to also stop at TNT Enterprise, located in the front of the lobby, for all your pro shop needs. Have a great day, and we'll see you out there.